Hello and welcome to the Business Essentials and Systems Tools series at noon. My name is Ada Kajimba, your host and business strategist. Today we are continuing on our theme for the week, which is the International Internet Day. But the funny thing about it is that today also is Checklist Day. So I was thinking that in honor of Checklist Day, why don't I give you a simple checklist that you can use to get on the internet safely? So this checklist is pretty much going to be easy. You can just refer to it every time you go online, and it helps you checklist day also it helps you make sure that you are not missing anything. So yesterday we talked about one of the security things I told you about was using Google Chrome and going incognito mode. We talked about it, that it's for security reasons. It helps you not leave a footprint on somebody's computer, and that's what I mean by footprint, is like having the history of whatever it is that you're seeing on the internet. So that's number one. Number two, ensure that the sites that you're going to are secured sites. I cannot stress this enough. The reason for this is because you know that the person, your information, you're not going to be hacked. Your information is not going to spill out to the internet. Now, how do you know that a site is secure? When there's a padlock next to the URL. So like when you go on Facebook right now, you look at the Facebook URL, right before you get the HTTP, and it will usually have an S. With the S, it shows you that it is secure. Before you get that HTTPS, there is a padlock that shows you that that site is secure. If there's no padlock and the URL does not start with a HTTPS, just know that that site is not secure, and you should get out of that site immediately, because you want to protect yourself. You don't want you to be prone to hacking and stuff like that. Number three, never give out pertinent information on any site. And when I mean like pertinent information, I'm talking about like your identification number. Now, what are identification number? So if you're in the US, you're looking at the social security number. If you're in Canada, you're looking at the social identification number, that's the SIN number. And if you are in the UK, you're looking at the national insurance number. Now, I only know these three because, but if you're in different countries, these kind of numbers, just make sure that that number, that it's your identification number, you don't give it out, because that really, it's information about you. Once you pull that out, it gives information about you. Another thing that you don't, another pertinent information that you shouldn't give out is like your credit card number, or even your credit card, the 3 digits number at the back of your credit card, in case of people that want to get into your bank and, do stuff with your account, information like that. Make sure you don't give it out. I don't care who is asking for it. The government will never ask you for it. So make sure you never give it out on the internet or even on the phone call, because you want to protect yourself, right? And so number four, before you download anything off the internet, ensure that this site that you're downloading this thing from is a trusted site. Make sure that the person that you're downloading the information from knows that you're going to download this information from them. So it has to be trusted site, and make sure that you have, the needed things to be able to hold you in case you download something that has virus. So let's say if you have like a virus defender or whatever for your computer, so that when you download it, the virus catcher will just, get it, and then it doesn't, crash your computer, or pollute all the different documents on your computer, because you don't want that. So I've given you four right now. Four things. I'll say it again. We talked about one yesterday. Use Google Chrome, because Google Chrome actually gives you versatility, and go incognito mode. Because, and this is a kicker about going incognito mode. If you go just straight up with Google Chrome, and every time you clear out your history, Google actually, now tells you, it will give you a suggestion. Instead of you always clearing your history, why don't you just go incognito mode? So you might as well just start that on the beginning and not, keep clearing your stuff. Number two, I said ensure that the site that you're going to is secure site, and we talked about it having a padlock, and it's the URL start with a HTTPS. That's how you know that the site is a secure site. Number 3, never give out important information of yours on any site. I don't care who it is, whether it's your mom, whatever. Don't give out important information. Yes, maybe if you're downloading something, you can download let's say a freebie, and they're asking for your name and your email address. Oh, good tip. What I do is when I need a freebie from somebody in a business, I have a Hotmail account, and I talked about it in the beginning when I was using Get Organized. With that Hotmail account that I have, that's the account I use to download any freebie. Why? Because I call that my trash email. Why is it my trash email? So that even if I download something, it doesn't get into, the person can hack my information, whatever. I have a personal Gmail account that's for friends, family, and stuff like that. But when I'm downloading stuff from different people's accounts that I don't know, if I'm being introduced to the person, I have this trash email that I call it. I call it my trash email, and it's a Hotmail account. You can get a Gmail account, but because I already had so many Gmail accounts, I wanted something different, and so I use my Hotmail as my trash email. And trust me, when you go to my Hotmail account, you will see thousands of emails that make no sense. Why? Because that's a trash email. That's another way to protect yourself, on the internet. So you have to be careful about that. And then, number 4, never, before you download anything, make sure it's a site that is trusted, because you don't want to download something that's going to hurt your computer and give you virus in your computer. You don't want that. And so we've come to the end of it today. I am going to be making available this what you may call it, this this checklist. Yes, I'll make available this checklist so that you can get it and put it on Facebook. I'm not sending you anywhere else, because I just talked about downloading stuff. So the checklist is going to be on Facebook right here. I'm going to create a little graphics for you, and so you can get that checklist and have it handy. It's just 4 things. It's just handy. You can just put it on your computer or whatever, and you always look at that in case it's something that you can't put in your head. You just have it handy. And so I just want to thank you again for joining me today. I love you for watching. Love, peace. Bye.